All right, I am making this video today only because I couldn't find information on it. I found a lot of different models. What I'm doing here today is I'm removing the windshield washer pump on my 2014 F250. The wiper squirts, the pump, you could hear it run, and the wiper squirts would barely trickle out. So I knew the pump was okay, but I could not find any real information besides other models that all had the 99s, all that had the reservoirs up here. This one and a lot of the newer ones all have the reservoir here, which is tucked conveniently, well, inconveniently, I say, perfectly under the battery. I already obviously started it. What you need to do is to get to it. There it is there, you can see. You have to take your wheel well liner off. It's not that bad. It's I think there was a half a dozen, no, probably 8 total screws. Only 2 different sizes and a couple wire grommets that you'll just pull through. Obviously your model may vary. The vast majority of them were these real tiny ones, which were 7/32, and then there were a handful of 5/16. Those were the only 2 I needed, and the wheel well liner drops down nice and neat. Once you get that down, the pump is right here on the backside. It could, again, make that any nicer. You have to pull off this little hose, which attaches a pump, and then your wiring harness on the backside. The wiring harness is just the plug. Just push in, usually with the screwdriver, pop straight up. The pump itself, you really can't see. You can barely see it, but you can't tell much else. Is only held in by the pump. It's got a rubber fitting on it, and it just presses right in. The problem you have is if your tank is not completely empty, which mine was not, there's really no way to catch it, and it just sort of blasts everywhere when it comes out. Mine, as you can see, nothing wrong with the pump. I already had wiped some actually off. Just built up with sludge. I'm going to take it in, scrub it out, and I'm sure it's fine because I could hear it squirting and all that. It was just completely covered with sludge. I know people say different, if you use this type, Rain-X or this, that, it sludges up, but you can see the vast majority of this was a blue, which is just the cheapy stuff, and the vast majority of life this had that in there. Past couple years, now that we're in Florida, I've been using the green Rain-X, which is the bug remover, because it really helps with blood bug season and that. But all you do is, I'm going to scrub this up. As I said, this just pushes in because it's rubber and seats in tight against the tank. Put your wire back on, put your fitting back there, throw your wheel liner back in the opposite way you took it out, and really that's all there's to it. Like I said, I could not find any on it, maybe because it really isn't that tough to pull it out of there, but I know some people question versus just reefing and pulling on things. But that's about it to it. Any questions and all that, drop me a line, put it in the video on that. But again, the 2014 F250 washer pump. Thanks, have a good day.